Super fast.
Welcome home, Barnabas Collins.
How soon can the horses be ready?
We don't have horses. We have a Chevy.
Well, it's very interesting because what I'm learning, I thought I was the biggest fan, and I thought I was the only one who used to jump off the bus and sprint home from the bus stop so that and breathlessly then turn on the television so that I didn't miss a minute of it. But come to find out, children all across America were doing the same thing. I've had people now during this whole, junket who are around my same age and it's hilarious. It has a huge cult following, this show, and it's one that just completely went off my radar. And oddly enough, I was driving in the car with my husband, and we were talking about how interesting it was that all of these old TV shows were being made into films, and I said, "Oh my God, somebody should make Dark Shadows." 2 months later, I read in the trades Tim Burton is doing Dark Shadows with Tim. Tim is doing it with Johnny, and so I think it was just meant. I think I sort of picked up on it in the universe. Shameless, bad form, really bad. I admit it. And he was so gracious and so sweet, and actually cast me, and I can't kind of believe it, actually, that he did. The brilliant Colleen Atwood, I had the most fabulous team working on my hair and makeup, Ronnie Spector and Carol Hemming, and Tim assembles, just as genius as he is, he assembles artists in every department who are genius in their own, field. And so every day that you come to work, you're coming into contact with those kinds of minds and people who are visionary like that, and it's so exhilarating, and it's so rare to really have that opportunity. And it was one of those things where, usually by the end you're sort of really ready for things to end. You're kind of ready to move on. You miss your family, but it's sort of like, and I had the same experience on Batman. As tired as we all were, and as much as I wanted to get rid of that cat suit, I felt I just didn't want it to end. Tim is the same. I mean, he's the same way, surprisingly, because I think because he's very, he's eccentric, and, he, just has this amazing vision, and people expect certain things, and Tim is like so accessible and such a nice guy and fun-loving, and Johnny was just surprisingly the same. It was really cool, and it was also a little bit like we were all sort of sequestered together for months on end. We had those big family scenes at the table, and they take a long time to shoot those scenes, and we got to know each other pretty well.
Fight on, Barnabas. Fight on for us.
And fight I shall.
Love me.
Never. That was a regrettable turn of events.
Are you stoned or something?
They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work.